Let's have a conversation.
Thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm sure I'll see you at one of these events again
all
soon.
time, we got Mark with the Mindful Reality podcast, who I've been a guest on, and it was a blast.
Thank you for having me, honestly, and I cannot wait to do it again. We're going to do this again in the future. I just know it. I just know it.
What's up, y'all? Good evening. Happy Saturday. I already have 23 people on my live off the jump. So shout out to all 23 of y'all who are in here right away. You would think this is an episode night with the amount of you that are on here. By the way, I title my stuff the way I title it for the people who complain about the spoilers, because I know that the majority of you are tapped into Twitter and everything else just like I am. So I've stopped putting it in my titles for the people that complain about that. It is what it is. The reason why I didn't start right away as soon as I found out who the veto winner is, well, two reasons. One of the reasons is because I like to watch the feeds and see what kind of conversations that they're having, which I got some good information from that. And the second reason is I just want to give everybody a chance to be able to see my community post and be able to see that I'm coming live. And obviously at work tonight, I have 28 people on here. That's what's up. I already found out, nerds. All right. So before I start, I'm just going to get into hello, Ma. Hi, Cass. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Dee. Hi, Jacob, Willa, Tasha, Lisa, Debbie, YTC, and Betty, and anyone else who's in here who didn't type in the chat. Good evening. That was so cool. You met CT. I met CT on May. What was the day? It was in May. It was in May of this year that I met him. CT is a big dude. Like, I'm a pretty strong person myself, but CT is bigger than me. He could smash my head and eat it. So I wouldn't want to get on his bad side, but he was very nice at that event. We got 35 people in the chat 4 minutes in. This is what's up. We are lit tonight. I'm still holding in there for Cameron. He isn't worse than anyone else. Didn't he back down? Okay, so before I just get excited about the people in the chat and I don't even make the announcement I'm supposed to make, the Power Veto winner is Jag. Jag won the Power Veto. It sounds to me like in the last round or the final round, there was Bowie, Jag, and Matt were all in it. And it sounds like they threw it. Matt and Bowie. Well, it at least sounds like Bowie threw it. Matt has been throwing a lot of things, so I believe that Matt could have likely thrown it to Jag also because he didn't want to look to Sari as if he had the opportunity to take her down, and he didn't take her down. But the important information that I got on the feed is that there was a celebration taking place when the feeds came back between Bowie and Jag in the bathroom. And Bowie was telling Jag, they were basically confirming that the backdoor Cam plan is on. And I wanted Cam in this house. After Jared got out, I was like, I want Cam in this house to make moves, cause chaos, and do all that. But the reason why I would be just fine and even happy, as a matter of fact, with Cameron going home is because of the fact that he chose to let Jag influence him to not put Corey on the block last week. And it would be poetic justice if that immediately comes back to bite him in the form of Jag, not even Corey. Jag, the person who convinced him and told him, oh, you're safe. You're safe this week. You're safe this upcoming week. I promise you, Corey's not going to go after you. I am. Jag is orchestrating the backdoor Cam plan after assuring Cam that he's safe. You know what? I tip my hat to you, Jag. I tip my hat to you, Mr. Jag. You are now playing the game. Hey, Lisa, happy Saturday. I'm listening in, making sauce and rice balls like an old Italian lady. Rice balls? I did not even know that was an Italian thing. They make those in Africa too. Hi, D, if I didn't say so already. Jag 1, Veto, Cam is getting backdoored. Hi, Mark. I said hi to y'all already, but hi again. All right, let me catch up to these comments. Chaz's, I just know it is the best. Always meant to tell you. Love Chaz. Chaz is amazing. And it was so cool, actually, to have my very next interview after Chaz, who raved about Sam, to meet Sam like within a few months after meeting Chaz. It's very, very cool. And I didn't meet Chaz in person, but Chaz is probably part of the reason I got that Sam interview, because as soon as I told Sam I interviewed Chaz, she volunteered. She volunteered to give me an interview. And I believe Chaz too. I got to say, for those of y'all who don't know who Chaz is, Chaz was on season 5 of The Circle. And Chaz was probably the most professional. And I really strongly appreciate this. Chaz is one of the most professional, if not the most professional reality TV person I have ever corresponded with when it comes to locking in an interview. So professional. Him and Hannah are like 1A and B when it comes to that, but probably he's 1A and Hannah is 1B, because he said, okay, what time do you have available? Send me an email. I emailed him. He got back to me very quick. He said, these are the upcoming dates that I have. You know, I gave him the date and the time that I was available, and he had availability that day. He said, please send me your list of questions so that I can review them, and also send me your channel so that I can look at your channel and see what kind of channel that you have. He told me, I'm not going to have time to look at it now, but over the weekend when I go through all my different requests, I could go through the whole story. I know that y'all are here for Big Brother, but let's just say Chaz is very professional, and I appreciated how I had no trouble with him booking that interview and getting that interview done. And the day of my interview with Chaz, I actually screwed up the time zone, because the interview was supposed to take place at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I, in my head, went backwards instead of forwards. So I hopped on at 12 and asked Chaz and Danny, like, where are you guys? They hopped right on at 9 o'clock Pacific time. I was early by 3 hours, and they still did it. Now I'm sure I'm way behind on these comments. I'm doing pretty good today. It was a pretty good day. It was just a chill day. This is my first time on here today. Jag won the Golden Power veto. Yes, he did. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Last thing before I get cooking, don't forget to hit that like button. So thanks for the reminder, Lisa. If you like my content, if you appreciate everything that I put on my page, the engagement, the creativity, the consistency, and you're on here right now, please make sure to hit the like button. Make sure that I see 41 people on here. I don't know how many likes. Y'all let me know how many likes you're seeing and put that in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that the math is not mathing. Nicole, let us know.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Okay. Where we at? Hi, Tammy. Good evening, y'all. Hit like, y'all. Hit the like button. It's over for Cam. Yep. I saw them talking about that in the bathroom. And now they're talking about Jag was like, you, me, and Matt should have a name. Like Bowie. They basically are just replacing Cam with Bowie because they think that Bowie's less dangerous. I am too, Michelle, but I'm more upset that Cam allowed one of those passive players to talk him out of making the move that he should have made. And now that same passive player is using Bowie's HOH to take Cam out. Ain't that some, you know what? Why would Hag do this and crazy Bowie would? I'm so surprised that Bowie's doing it. I'm very surprised that Bowie's actually going to do that. Cameron hasn't helped his cause with the cycle stalking. I can't wait for this, Michelle. This is the thing. If Jag is the person who's responsible, and Matt, because Matt would have to agree to it too, which he does. So if he knows that Jag and Matt, who he spent all this week talking this game with, made this whole alliance and everything, and Bowie, the three of them end up putting him on the block, sheesh. Cam is going to go into crazy mode. So I'll be glued to these feeds on Monday, y'all. I will be glued to these feeds on Monday. Cam is going to go out with a bang. They're worried about Cam being such a competition. They have to get Cam out. He will win out. They're playing Bowie like they played Red against Cam. And Miss Nappy Kid. The thing that Jag is doing right now is the thing that he was so mad at Sari for doing. The thing that he was so upset about Sari for is the exact same game that he's playing right now. Interesting. Cam fails to realize that everyone is not meant to go final two. Like F3, Derek and Cody, those two had a genuine friendship. Exactly. So this thing that he thought that he could do. So it's funny you mentioned Derek and Cody because I saw on Winner Circle, Derek and Cody were like, at this point, Cameron should have known that he was in a winner go home position no matter who he teamed up with. So he should have made the best moves to get the best players out. Make the move last week to get Corey out. I mean, either way, it's an outlier for Bowie to have won. But, yeah. He should have gone for the most important one for him to get out. But instead, he let Jag talk him out of the move that he should have made. And now here we are with the person who talked him out of that move, talking the current HOH into getting him out. Poetic justice, I call that. Bye. Bye. Hi, everyone. For real chat room. Did anyone lie to Bowie about Cam? Nope. Well, let me think about that. I think that Jag was working Bowie for a while. about saying that Cam is not really for you. I think Jag and Matt were talking to Bowie a lot about Cam. Mimi, miss her. I know. Okay, but just heard Corey tell America to go up to HOH and keep him busy. It's okay to tell lies and stories. It's okay to tell lies and stories unless you're Sari or Jared or Izzy. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. So I see 50 people in here. Man, I see 50 people in here at 10 on a Saturday night. That is love, y'all. There's not even an episode. That's why I say I don't understand the timing, the algorithm. There's sometimes I could hop on here the same day and time and have 10 of y'all. And other days I just hop on and everybody's here. It's a party tonight. Okay, so I am seeing, I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me. Hold on. But on my end, I see a number 3 in that like column and a 52 in the watch column. So I don't know what's going on, but
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
I need those likes to go up ASAP. ASAP, I need those likes to go up. Okay, where are we at here? Cam dug his own grave. I get when you're outsmarted or truly convinced to do something, but under no Jag. That's why I'm like, you deserve to go home if you let Jag talk you out of something. 4. I saw that number 4 and I thought that it was an error, but I saw a number 3 when I looked at the number of likes. Please get those likes up. I would love to see that too. Jag wouldn't know what to do with himself. We got 55 in the building tonight. Very disappointed that Bowie is listening to Corey's. She's basically mostly listening to what Jag and Matt told her. This plan was in motion because of Jag and Matt. She's not really working with Corey in America. Cam will not win out. It's really harder than it looks to win out. Jag has the biggest two-face. She doesn't want trouble, Bowie. Hey, what's up, Edward? Okay, I'm back. I just finished doing my stupid thing. Michelle, did you get a profile pic? If Corey wasn't here, I don't think Bowie backdoors Cam. Seems like he was getting close with Blue. America would have been defending him. Bowie would have wanted to not upset anyone. Yeah, it's like his decision not to get Corey out just upset the balance. You think Jag would have been more mad at him if he used the veto and put Corey up last week? We got 61 people in the building. I think my record on this channel is like 80. I think I've had 80 people on my live at one time. Second most was 70. So we are at number 3. And it's not even a crazy week or anything like that. Maybe the algorithm just worked in my favor today. If y'all are new to this channel, put something in the chat. Let me know who you are and where you're from and how you found this channel. I ask everybody that because I'm sure out of these 62 people, some of y'all are new. Different ones came in telling Bowie different lies about Cameron. I promise it isn't just 3 likes. How many likes are you seeing, Ma? I know I'm still a little bit behind. Bowie should be next since she doesn't want to play the game, but she won't be because everyone feels sure that they can beat her. Corey is going to get Jag out now. And I would not see. The thing about it is, I hope Matt wins. That's it. That's it and that's all because I've given up on Sari winning. Don't think it's even possible. Bowie will not have good players on her side. Exactly. You're exactly right. I just hope there's somebody left to take out Corey. That's my only hope. Corey is going to be sitting pretty when they get Cam out. They're doing his dirty work for him. So who is Jag taking down? I don't know. I think that he promised Sari beforehand that he was going to take her down, but Jag is liable to do anything. Sari doesn't want to play anymore either. Sari looked so down when she was talking to everybody. She's like, I can't win anything. She said, I'm not used to being carried. She doesn't like being looked at as dead weight. Apparently, Zingbot gave her a zing about the fact that she's not winning anything. All right, let me try to refresh this and see if I see a different number this time. Okay, I'm seeing 40 likes. Much better. I feel much better. Cam ruined his own game. Jag never trusted Cam. He didn't. That's why I didn't know why he was putting all his eggs in that basket. Cody in season 22 surrounded himself with about 5 people who are also winning HOH and getting blood on their hand. Whoever said Kyland, this is what Xavier was doing with Kyland. He liked the fact that Kyland was super competitive on his side and winning and not afraid to put people up. Neither Jag or Matt have won HOH. Cam should have not have known this. That wasn't smart for him to attach himself to them at all. I can't believe it either, Gail. It's just I've had to just lean into this BS because otherwise I would quit the season like a lot of people have told me that they quit the season already. I would have already quit because nothing about this season is going how I would like. My mom knew I'm from Virginia. I found this because of the algorithm. Welcome, Ma. You quickly got here and suddenly became a member instantly. Thank you. I'm seeing 3 likes. Well, now I see 40, so we're up. The math isn't mathing right now. Okay, well, YouTube is drunk. If I'm Corey, they're doing Corey's dirty work for him. That's the whole thing. They are doing Corey's dirty work. Now, if Corey decides, if Corey or America wins, right, and decides to take out Jag or Matt, shoot, if they put Jag and Matt on the block together, and then one of them has to go home, sheesh. Hi, Mona. I don't know how Corey and America are still in this game together. Amazing. Amazing that they're still in this game together. And I'm not even going to say that it's amazing gameplay. I'm just amazed at this being what it is right now. 61. Oh, that's a good number. 61 likes. Thank y'all. Hi, Charm Life. He told Sari he was taking her down. 40 now. Well, who sees 40 and who sees... I saw 40 the last time I looked, so it is what it is. I'm happy with the 40 despite the fact that it still doesn't math. The math still isn't mathing, but we're getting there. I'll fight Zingbot. 40 likes. They were not lies. I love Sari since her first Survivor season, but I never wanted her to win BB. Prefer a novice to win this game. I need a snack badly. Oops, Sari. I read Sari in my head. I think it's very possible that Sari can win. I think it's a hard road for her to win. Like I said, my only thought of a road for her to win is if people keep taking shots at each other and then she has Matt ultimately decide to take out his allies to sit next to her. Thanks for the super chat, Ed. With who is left in the house and 750K in the line, if this chat was in Bowie Jane's shows who you target me, any major power player. Yeah, they are just targeting all the power players because anytime they get in discussions, they're like, Sari is Sari, Bowie Jane is Bowie Jane, Blue is Blue, but we really need to get Corey, or we really need to get Matt, or we really need to get Jag. Jag is getting rid of his shield. So now, without Cam in the house, Corey and America's next target is going to be Jag or Matt. Let's be real. Sari might not be new to reality TV. Exactly. I agree only. I was thinking just that. I agree with you 100%. She is a BB novice. Because remember her on day 30 being like, this game is long. This game is so long. I got 44. They told Felicia to go up and tell the lies. I'm diligent with the feeds. 64 in the chat. 41 likes. Well, my mod has spoken, so therefore Mimi is getting played again. Please hit the like button because there's 66 people in the chat and 40 something likes. That means
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
if Mimi gets on Cameo, even if she doesn't do an interview with me, I will just ask her. I'll be like, you need to make me a live version of that so that I can have something to play forever on this channel. But hit the like button, though. Hit the like button, please. Hello, chat. Happy Saturday. I had 23 people on here before I even turned my camera on. So shout out to y'all, especially if you were part of that immediate group that was just on here. Do you think, and the chat was already going before I got here too. Do you think it's Sari, Felicia, and Blue would target America and Corey? I feel like Sari and Felicia could go after Matt and Jag. If I were Sari, and I happened to pull out a win somehow, I would put up Jag and Corey. That's what I would put up. And I might do the same thing if I was Felicia, actually. I believe that he would take her to final two also, but we're still too many people for him to be able to do that alone. So the only way for him to be able to take her to final two is to keep convincing people every week not to go after her, which he has been doing so far. But I think people are starting to realize that he's working with her. I never trusted a Hobbit from Lord of the Rings since day one. So are you saying if you won, he wouldn't be Diddy bopping? Is that what you're saying, Chocolate? All right, we got 70. We got 70 people in here. This is the second most that I've had on this channel. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm taking my screen capture. 72. We got 72 in here. It's lit on a Saturday evening. All of y'all have no lives like me. Top of my list, Cam and Jag. If Corey won the game, would this be the most impressive Big Brother since Ian? No. Don't do that. Don't do that, Jacob. Hey, Miss Snappy Kid. Someone ain't Diddy bopping tonight. And as y'all know, when somebody makes a Diddy Bop reference.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping.
Right.
Okay. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Somebody ain't gonna be Diddy bopping. Fiery Ice, have you been here before? If not, welcome. Let me know if you've been here before. But the person who won the veto is Jag. Jag 1 veto. Cam is getting backdoored. Fire ice. Jag 1 veto. You need to tell her we were all behind her in this chat. If I get a chance to, I sure will. She's at the top of my list of people that I would like to speak to. I don't even think. Yeah, I mean, I would love to speak to Matt, actually. Who else? Izzy. I mean, I did speak to Izzy, but I would love to be able to officially speak to Izzy on my channel. I don't know. Those are like top people for me. Hi, Sharon. I'm so ready for Jag to go. I'm ready for the season to be over, to be quite honest with y'all, but it is what it is. Is Cam actually getting backdoored? That's the word right now. I don't know if it's going to change from his campaigning. I don't know if he's going to be able to talk his way out of that. We do know that this house is impressionable, especially Jag and Bowie. So it's never a guarantee that he's getting backdoored. But as of when I was last looking at the feeds, that's what Bowie said she was going to do. We got 76 people in here. Sari is not a novice, in my opinion. You can't put a price on her ability to make people comfortable. I don't think that currently making people comfortable is what's happening. I think that this group is just kind of dumb in that regard, where they're like, well, we got out Izzy and we got out Jared, and Felicia's not working with her and she doesn't win comps, so let's leave her in the house. I mean, this is a group that is leaving a showmance. The showmance made the jury. They're an open showmance, and they have made the jury. They sat on the only person who put them on the block was Jared. He was the only one, and even he thought that it was a priority to get Cam out over getting Corey out. So put Sari, honestly and truly, this is my honest opinion. If you put Sari in a group of people who are good at Big Brother, she would be out first week, because they would be like, we don't even want her to play, because we know that she will have this mental edge on all of us who have never been on these shows. So let's just all decide, get Sari out now, and then the rest of us play the game. But because this group does not think that way, oh, we'll get her out later. Oh, well, we already know how big of a threat she is. We'll get her out later. That's how they think about everybody who's a threat. Get them out later, get them out later, get them out later. And they're all still in the house. The only people that they want to get out right away are people that they think are competition threats and people that make it very obvious that they're making moves. Those are my noms when I pretend to be in the game when they irritate me. I know I nominate Corey and Jag because I can and I want to. Hi, Kiana. Screenshot me, Mark, and put it on your wallpaper. The math is not mathing for that to happen, Ma. Miss Nappy Kid, sorry. Only. So I had 76 in here at one point. Leave my King Ian alone. Corey is not even close, in my opinion, gameplay-wise, to Ian at all. I disagree. I definitely disagree about that. Corey is not winning. He wish he was Ian. Corey's biggest benefits are he isn't a comp threat, allegedly and supposedly, and everyone knows who his targets are, so they keep pushing his target back a week. He's dangerous the longer they keep him in there. He's dangerous now. You don't want to get Corey to the end where all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, this guy is still here? And his girl's still here? What's going on? I'm Diddy Bopping in the chat. Great channel. Like, share, and comment. We are at 79. I'm seeing 79. Now I'm at 78, but I am 2 away. I'm 1 away technically from having the most I've ever had on this live. hoping to get over 80 today. Would you like to speak to Cam? Not really, to be honest. Jag told Sari he would protect her. I don't know. Jag lies a lot, so I don't know. Before that was the update I was looking for. I just popped into the live. Jag won and Cam is going up. Sounds good to me. Good evening. Before Danny Cab, I am the show. I'm the show in between the show. Sometimes I'm better than the show, people have said. You diddy bop all day long, Betty. 100 days is way too much. I can't believe how much show we have left. If we were having the same amount of days as last season, we would be like 2 weeks or so away from the show ending. But we have about 5 weeks. Yeah, I mean, Big Brother gives me so much of, it gives me something to do. It occupies so much of my time. And even when it's bad, when it's over, I'm like, well, what am I going to do with my life now? You know that picture of Will Smith in the empty house? You know, looking around after everybody leaves and he's the last one in the house? That's me when the Big Brother season ends, truthfully. Hi, Kendra. And funny enough, 2 years ago, that wasn't the case because I wasn't watching the live feed, so I wasn't that into it. Yes, I watch you often. I'm normally too tired to speak up. It's 5:33 a.m. Where are you located? To be what is that? 7 or so hours ahead. Where are you located, Fiery Ice? Hi, Miss Packers fan. Jag Matt planned to spill the fugitives before Cam has a chance to. I'm just looking forward to the explosion because Cam is going to be mad about this. For sure. He's going to be pissed. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Y'all remember, hey, if Bowie J does backdoor Cam, this is more going into Jag's resume than hers. Exactly. It is. But she told Matt, I don't really care about resume. I just want to be here as long as I can. So Bowie's not trying to win. Bowie's playing for second place. And if Bowie gets into a final 2 chair, she's going to celebrate like Enzo. Yes, 75K. Yes, I got it. And then whoever's in the other seat is winning first. What I wonder is, this is the interesting thing I wonder, right? If Jag, Matt, and Bowie all make final 3, if Jag wins the last HOH comp, does he take Matt to the final 2 and vice versa? If Matt wins, does he take Jag to the final 2? Would they be loyal to each other to the point of not making the obvious choice of taking Bowie to the final 2? Or do y'all think I'm bugging and Bowie actually would have a chance in the final 2? Because I don't, but maybe you guys are seeing something that I'm not seeing. Why are they leaving Matt in the house? Because they're so dumb. They don't realize what Matt's doing. Matt is playing this game so masterfully. We got Saudi Arabia in the house, y'all. We got Saudi Arabia in the house. Shout out to you for being up early like that to be on this live. Appreciate you. People value comps more than social game this season, and that's why Mimi left, because she did well in comps besides not winning. All we need is Patty now for the secret. Well, I already blew up the alliance. The not so secret alliance. Hi, Janet, by the way. Good evening. She does now. She does now. Y'all are called. What are y'all called? I don't know. But Izzy didn't get evicted solely because she was a threat. She failed to make one of her closest allies. She failed by making Corey one of her closest allies. That's where she failed. Do y'all believe AmeriCorey is real? I know somebody's going to look back at this on the replay, clip it, and snip it. It's real for right now. That's the only thing I'm going to say about that. It's real for the house. And I will not be surprised, just like I said last year about last year's Showmance, I will not be surprised if I see some joint statement in a few months saying, we did this, we tried, and oh, we're just great friends. Come back to this video. And I don't care if anyone is mad at me for saying that. I know how the Big Brother vlogging game works by now. We'll find out when they leave the house, Chocolate. We will revisit this. Maybe I should mark down on my calendar October 7, 41 minutes and 40 seconds. Jag is influencing Bowie, so disappointing that Bowie didn't hold her guns and not so wishy-washy. What if we called our alliance the Diddy Boppers? Well, if y'all were the Diddy Boppers.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping.
Right. Okay.
I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping.
Mm-hmm. I think
There's no Diddy bopping allowed on this channel. Because if I win, one of y'all won't be Diddy bopping. I think AmeriCorey is real now. Well, yeah, that's essentially what I think. I guess it was this, like Richard Hatch on, I guess it was the first Survivor All-Stars. He was first to go because he had won before. They were like, bye. I think that's a smart thing to do, quite honestly. Even though she hasn't been on Big Brother, I would say it's very early. There's no alliances that have been formed. We are all brand new to, well, I guess some of them have been on TV for different stuff, but we're all brand new to this reality TV competition show thing. Oh, we got 80 in the building. I had to stop really quick. Just in case the number goes back down, I had to capture the 80. All right. We are tied for the most people we have ever had in the chat. You know what to do. Get those likes up to 80, please.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Yeah, but anyways, to continue my thought, I would say we're all new to this reality TV thing. Sari has done it several times before. So as we're all new, I think that we should all just put her on the block and vote her out and continue with the original 16 that we met and thought were going to be our competitors and go from there. The fact that Sari is actually in at minimum the jury already tells me a lot about the smarts of this season. I mean, not saying that there's people who are dumb, but it's one thing to be smart from an analytical standpoint, and it's another thing to be game smart. Boy is a lawyer. She's a lawyer. Wow, I'm disappointed. I'm even more disappointed at this point. Please show your appreciation to Mark by hitting the like button. Thanks. Thanks, Janet. The AmeriCorey looks when they think that the others isn't watching suggests to me that there are some real feelings. He went first. I thought he went out second, and Tina Wesson was out first. I know Sue quit after he left because he made her uncomfortable. Was that the season that they were showing a video clip of production asking Sue if she was uncomfortable? Was that Sue? I don't know. Thought the attorneys had more guts. Okay. Does Cam know that Jag is going after him? Well, I don't know if he knows explicitly yet, but I think that he has caught wind of that. Don't tell Mark about our alliance, though, because we're going on the block together. Especially because you're weakened by not having Patty on here right now. Jen, you typed out my whole name. You need an award for that comment, Cass. I told Ma his name annoys me. I did it once, but never again. My thumbs almost sprained. I'm looking forward to the explosions as well. Cam really messed up. Like I said, poetic justice for the person that he convinced to be the one who's influencing the HOH to get him out. Sorry I'm behind, y'all. I'm seeing that I'm 7 minutes behind. The second place prize is such a double-edged sword. Imagine, you know what? I'm not saying that 75K is not a lot of money, but imagine playing a game for 100 days, sacrificing your family, your mental sanity, playing all these competitions, living with all these people that you don't like, just the emotional roller coaster of the game, and the person sitting in the seat next to you wins the type of money that can literally change their life, and you win like an annual salary. I mean, I'm not saying that 75K in 3 months is not amazing money, but I'm just saying I've seen that kind of money in life in a year, but not 750K. That's for sure. I think Jag would take Matt, but I think Matt would take Bowie. There. I feel like I'm kind of with you there. Well, I'm not sure about Jag, but I feel like Matt would be the more likely one to take Bowie. Could have sworn it was Tina Wesson. My memory is bad too, though. Matt will not take Jag, but Jag would take Matt. Y'all might be right. I do not want Bowie to get what she came here for. I almost want Bowie to sit in one of those. I almost want her to sit next to Matt in the final two at this point. For all those people who just left her and it's like, oh, it's okay. It's just Bowie. Just for the fact that they know they gave Bowie 75K that she didn't really. Well, I can't even say she didn't earn it now that she has an HOH, but she kind of won the HOH by accident at this point. I believe Corey wins HOH. That would be funny too. I see no passion like I did with Candy and Todd. America in her cougar era. Oh, man. Do you think that if Cam was on the block next to Sari and it was a tie vote, who do you think Bowie would take out? I mean, Cam, because at that point she's already pissed him off and he's very likely to win if he comes back. So I don't think that there would be any chance of her choosing for Cam to stay at that point. Yeah, I don't see that passion at all. It's like they almost started out of boredom, at least in America's case. Like, I'm bored and I'm horny, and he's there. So let's get it on. You're correct about Tina Wesson being first. She did better on the third. Thank you. LOL. Where's that integrity? Where's the integrity of any of them? The integrity of Jag, the integrity of Matt, integrity. And I'm so mad they were throwing around this word integrity. They were just mad that they were not in on the plans. Not a cougar. Cass is hilarious. Cass makes me laugh like 10 times per live. Aren't cougars like 40 plus though? I think that she's just referring to the age difference. Even though it's not that huge, but Corey looks like a newborn baby. Oh, do I have? Okay. I'm sorry I missed this comment. Can we have a BB shade session because Miss Cass Wash? Cass, you earned me another super chat. I have lost my spot. Hold on, I'll get it back. Here we go. I'm not a sucker. I would have worked with Sari and kept the secret. Or I'm a sucker. I got you. Oh, we got 82 in the building. We got a new record in the building. We got 82. We got 82 on this chat. This is my highest number, 83. This is my highest number of people thus far this season. I agree, Rebecca. Where did BJ's integrity go? Shooting them shots today. Pow, pow. You didn't know Bowie was a lawyer? Does she act like a lawyer? Do you not like Cameron? There are a lot of random things on the web about Bowie. Every day I see, oh, we got 85. Every day I see something new about Bowie. I see like Bowie in a music video. I see Bowie on a TV show. I see Bowie DJing at a party. Like Bowie does so much stuff outside of the house and so little inside of the house. It's amazing. It's amazing how active she is outside of this house. Yeah, I've definitely seen her DJing. I had no idea that she was a lawyer also. She's both. Bowie deserves everything to come for believing Corey's BA. I know, right? Big Brother is like a side hustle for Bowie. She's like, if I win whatever money they get from the jury, plus the social media boost that she's going to get, and she gets 75K, she's going to be like, crikey, this is amazing. It's a side hustle for Bowie being on this show. I don't care for Cam either, but I think he deserves to be in the game. She's also like 45, but told him she's 35. So she's a lawyer by day, DJ by night, but she's really playing a clueless game. Very few true alliances. I thought she was a final two with Sari. Did she? I don't. He'd been voted out. He's gone. Yes, she did, and she did it in epic fashion. The way how she won that 250K, wow. She could have won nothing at the very end. Oh, we got 86 in the building. I can't keep taking pictures of this. I'm just going to have to take a mental note. 86. I'll take a picture of it because I don't know if it'll go back up. Sometimes it goes up and then it goes down. I missed the 86 already. It's on 85. But when you look at the YouTube analytics of your live, which I forgot how to do, after the live goes down, it shows you how many people were on at the peak. Oh, we went back up to 86. There we go. By the way, Cass, you have a request. I'm late to the party. Better late than never. And it's Saturday, so I don't have to run off because I don't have work in the morning. Oh, come on, Ma. You were late a couple of times, too. Cam may not be likable, just that he doesn't. I guess that's supposed to say honeycoat everything when he's a straight shooter, offered the Fugitives alliance, and then the Fugitives are turning on him the following week. Ain't that crazy? He spent all that time talking about, I will not do anything with the approval of the team. I have a team and I have a squad. And me and the squad roll together because that's just how we roll. We do everything together, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you dummy. Take the shot at Corey. Jag's not really with you. Jag has proven it this week. Jag is a snake. The same snake that he was calling Sari, that's what Jag is doing right now. Can't believe Bowie Jane is letting a 22-year-old tell her what to do. Who's 22? Oh, Corey? No, she's not doing it because of Corey. She's doing it because of Jag and Matt. Do you want to join my alliance? If you say yes, don't tell Mark you are in it. 83. Somebody tell me how many likes that you see on this video, because I'm about to check on my end. I see 66 likes and I see 85 people in the chat. I mean, 66 likes is a good number, but it's no 85. So therefore,
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
please make the math. It's not just a catchy saying, but it's also something that shows the YouTube algorithm gods that you don't just watch my channel, but you like it and you're engaged with my content, and that will help YouTube to push my page out to all the viewers out there in the YouTube world, so I can put Rob Has a Podcast out of business. I'm just joking. If y'all have been following my page already, that's a joke based on when I met Rob Has a Podcast on Tuesday, and I asked him if he had any tips for me to help with my page, and that was the first thing that he said to me, like, don't put me out of business. But for anyone who wants to clip it on Reddit and put it over there and say, random podcaster hates Rob Has a Podcast, cool, do that and boost my algorithms some more. No more members, please. Oh, ma, it's an exclusive group, is what Janet is saying. Janet doesn't want any fake members of the Alliance. So she just wants to rock with y'all original 3. I respect that, Janet. Me neither. But Bowie said she was playing a game of honesty and integrity. Well, she's putting her number one ally that's been with her from the beginning under the bus to side with people who just started working with her like a week ago. That's pretty disloyal if you ask me. All right, Lisa Lau. I'm not reading all that. We got 82 in the chat. Come on, everybody. Hit the like button. Show this man some love. Thank you, Chocolate. Don't you hate when a player makes a bad move in Big Brother, like Kyle thinking there was a Cookout 2.0? He was in a good spot in the game. However, that wasn't really a move. It was something that he said to Michael very early on that Michael used as a move against him. That's the whole thing about that. That wasn't a bad move. It was just a bad thing to say. Bowie looks 50 plus. Yeah, like, and at this point, she's not even the oldest person on this season. So it's like, why come in there and try to act like you were 34? That's what she originally said. Like, she just turned 35. And it's funny that Izzy guessed her exact age. Izzy was like, she's got to be 45. Y'all are y'all are wrong for that. Which is the worst Big Brother? I don't know if I saw all 5 of those. Is 19 the one that? Which is the one that Josh won? If the one that Josh won is in that group, actually no. I liked that season overall. I just didn't like that Josh won. A request for what? I'm behind, so I don't know what you're talking about here. It's not a game of integrity. Jag and Matt made sure to get ahead of Cam and told about the Outlaws gunslinger or whatever they called it. Jag lacks integrity the most. I agree, Willa. BB19. You slapped on an extra 10 years. That was funny. A request to be in the Diddy Boppers. She said that she was 11 years younger than her real age, and nobody really believes her. It's been the running joke. Bowie said Jag and Matt was called sinking ships as a joke, but may come true. 66 likes. Josh was ignoring but entertaining That was so irritating. And I think there was a mark on that season too that was going to hit him too. The big brolic dude. His name was Mark, wasn't it? Excuse me. 59, 67 likes. Left a dislike. You are not getting the power of veto. Hi, Rebecca. Are you new to the channel? Thank you so much. Give Rebecca a wave in the chat, please. Remember when Cam once told Jag to his face he doesn't trust? I remember that clearly. I can't stand Jag and Matt right now. No integrity at all. Mind blown. Maybe I have to log off and back on for the updates. If Cameron would have backdoor Corey on his HOH, fully understanding no one is in an alliance with him. I hope the house flips again and Cameron stays. Matt and Jag are both snakes. Who is Jag going to put up? It's not Jag's choice. He's going to take down. I don't know who he's going to take down. Sari maybe. And then Bowie's going to put up Cameron. Ooh, we got 72 likes. That must be a like record as well. Meant to say take off. Yeah, I think they're saying Sari, but I don't know what Jag. Yo, this chat is hard to keep up with tonight, but that's a good thing. Keep writing in the chat. I appreciate it. I really don't like Jag. I guess I'll have to root for Matt because he is playing a smart social game and believe this is how I feel, Debbie. I don't have somebody I'm strongly compelled to root for at this point, but the person I feel is playing the best game is Matt. I hope to see Matt take out Corey, America, Jag, all these people. Janet and Ma, am I in an alliance? Yes, but don't say it out loud. Mark is going to read this. Wait a minute. Y'all created a second 3 without Patty? So just to let y'all know, Ma and Janet were in a 3 with Patty. Patty's not here, and they just added Cass. I think that y'all are perfect candidates for BB 25 because y'all ain't loyal. Cass said, I'm in it and I didn't know it. I'm the Bowie. Yeah, so BB19 was the one I was thinking of. We added just one more member. Okay, so I guess y'all are a 4. Okay, as long as you're not saying that y'all are a separate 3 outside of Patty, because then I would have said, y'all ain't loyal. But since there's 4 of y'all, I don't know which 2 of you I'm going to put on the block. I'm still deciding. Let's see. Hey, Janet Wink. Sorry, I can't be in your alliance. I'm on Mark's side. I got Lisa. I don't know if I should give y'all this game, but I got Lisa. I got Chocolate, Tammy. Who else? Who else is in my alliance? That might be my core 4 as of right now, depending on how the rest of this live goes. Ignore those wrenches. Those have nothing to do with the alliance choices, by the way. I wasn't supposed to tell Mark. Jag was talking trash about Cam to Felicia and Matt. I was like, yo, we're just the Minutemen. I know, right? They got the minute-long alliance. They were the 1-week alliance, and now they're done. We got 88. We're breaking records again. We have 88 people in here. Are we trying to do 100 tonight? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Hi, Rebecca. Good job for getting on here. And you got on here on a good night because I'm just up indefinitely. It's Saturday. I don't have work tomorrow. Bowie might not pass for 11 years younger, but today I went out to eat with my mom, siblings, and host asked my mom how old I was, thinking I was a teen. Oh, wow. I'm 32, by the way. These are all the waves for Rebecca. Everyone's waving to Rebecca. Well, I assumed you were either 30. Oh, the 1990. The 1990 was a giveaway. Yes, I'm new. I'm a huge BB fan and a fan of yours now, too. Appreciate that, and I hope that you keep coming back. Where are you from? Janet, how dare you? I can't take this betrayal. I picked up on that. I assumed that the 1990 was your birth year. You said you had my back. Yo, there is some kind of stuff going on in my chat tonight. What's happening? Everyone is so bored with the season that they're now making alliances with each other on my chat, and there's deception and betrayal and drama going on here. What's happening? I can't even keep up with all this. Y'all are doing secret alliances behind my back and everything. Imagine if we debut in the season. Hey, I wouldn't mind. Please take some shots at the people who are not taking shots. Do you see Corey, America, Matt, and Jag honoring their final four? Hell no. I think that if Corey wins next week, he's immediately going to go after Matt and Jag. Same with America. I think if Matt and Jag win, they're going after Corey and America. Except the only difference is I can see Corey and America putting them on the block, and Matt and Jag, if either of them won, would be going backdoor because they are too scared to put anybody on, like flat out. It's just for the show. I swear I'll tell you everything. Lisa, listen. I don't know if Tammy is still on here, but we need to get Lisa out of the alliance because loose lips sink ships. Knowing this week, Cam would have put Corey up last week because he's getting closer to blue this week than any all season. Didn't they have an alliance with Cam, Jag, Matt, Blue, and Riley early on? Alliances don't mean anything in this season, so you're probably right. But yeah, I didn't do it honestly. Ma, we need a house meeting. Let's get everyone in the house and look each other in the eyes. Who am I when I'm saying that? We need to get everybody in a room and look each other in the eyes and ask them who's loyal to who. That's what we need to do here. What's up, David? I know if they'll be ready. I don't know if they'll be ready for y'all, but you know I would watch it for sure. Yeah, Janet, I think your actions tonight calls for a house meeting. He didn't have the votes to get him out. I will die on that hill that Jag, Matt, America. You will definitely die on that hill, Charm Life. They keep saying they'll target each other. I don't think they're riding so hard for each other. I just think that they're getting out all the people they're most scared of, and Cam is the last one. I think Cam is the last one that they're super scared of, and then they're going to start thinking about gunning for each other. That's my belief. Cam goes out this week. One of those four is going out next week. I will die on that hill. Let's revisit this next week. Will they do an America's favorite vote back into the house? God, I hope not. Hi, Tammy. Tammy 2 is in the house. Tammy 2 is in the house. I think Tammy 1 left because I haven't seen her in the chat in a minute. Okay, house meeting. Y'all, everyone who is on Mark's side, fess up. Anybody who says they're not on my side is getting blocked. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I only block trolls. Cam had the votes to get out Corey, but was convinced by Jag not to. It would have benefited his, yeah. For sure. For sure. For Sure. Edward and me got a final 2 deal. Nobody knows. Y'all are just like these season 25 people. Cass, because everybody knows now. I'm leaving this comment up here just because you outed yourself.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Edward and Cass, you have been exposed. Y'all are working together with Ma, and y'all have a final 3. Do not let them control this game. One of them has got to go. One of them has got to go. Thanks everyone for the love. We got a lot of people coming in here from the Midwest in the last couple of weeks. Shout out to the Midwest. I lived in Michigan for 4 years. I've been to Wisconsin. I've been to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That's the only place in Wisconsin that I know. And I've been there. I was there for like a week. What was that store that we had over there? Piggly Wiggly or something like that? Yeah, I remember one store in Wisconsin. I think that's what it was called. Y'all from Wisconsin can confirm. Is there a store in Wisconsin called Piggly Wiggly? I might be saying nothing, or I might be saying something that makes sense to people who live there. I see 76 likes with 79 viewers. That's what's up. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. That gives me, hold on, I got to show you where I am on the Mimi scale. For those who don't know the Mimi scale, Mimi had so many facial expressions that I put them all onto a scale and I throw them up here based on my moods. And the fact that I had a record number of people on here tonight, which was 89. And I probably have a record number of likes because the last one that I'm seeing in here is 76. I'm happy about that. Thank y'all. Got it. Welcome, Rebecca. We would be killing it. Ma, where's Patty? I know Patty's missing in action. Patty's probably forming an alliance with somebody else. Y'all better watch out. Patty's dangerous. Cass and Edward. I don't know. She's too busy being from Arizona and other stuff. Floaters better wear a life vest. I'm wearing my life vest while I cook over here. LOL. Floater. Lisa, you're screwed. He knows you're not on his side. You are going on the block. You're just trying to distract me from putting you on the block, Ma. If anything, Lisa's not going on the block through the front door anyways. Jag wants strong players in the game so that other people can take shots at them so he doesn't have to. Exactly. I hate the way Jag is playing the game. I mean, he's still in the game, so I guess what the hell can I say? But I hate the way he's playing the game. It's so frustrating to me. Dang, not Lisa. Elisa, don't worry about Lisa. She could probably still win America's favorite player. Oh, wait, she's in Canada. So, no, she can't win America's favorite player. Sorry, Lisa. This is BS. No one asked me to be in their alliance. I can swim and everything. Well, swimming doesn't matter in Big Brother. Maybe if you are on Survivor or The Challenge, swimming matters. But out here in the Big Brother house, you don't got to worry about that. That's not a useful skill. Passive Jag is crazy. I like that wordplay you just did. Sorry, Willa, but Janet won't allow any more members. And Janet is the leader of that team, by the way. Cass, maybe I can still win AFP. No, you can't. Thanks, Edward. You can't be surprised. I'm the main villain of the season. I'm winning AFP. All right, Ma, you're going to need my vote. Y'all are terrible at jury management, by the way. Do you have to at least make jury? I wondered about that. Can somebody answer that? Screenshotted your comment, Cass. You're done. Willa, you are allowed, but no more. Janet, you are allowing so many people into your. Are you trying to make this Riley alliance like half the room? There's 67 people in here, and Janet wants 34 of them. Man, look, Mark, we can entertain that, but let's explore our options. Whoever gets me out of this tray of fresh homemade spaghetti and rice balls. I love Piggly Wiggly, but that's not it's not over here. I haven't seen it anywhere in New York. The only place that I ever saw Piggly Wiggly was Wisconsin. So call me ignorant, but I've literally never seen Piggly Wiggly anywhere else except for in Wisconsin. And I've been in New York, I've been in Georgia, Maryland, I've been in Ohio, Chicago. Like I've never seen Piggly Wiggly anywhere else. I've never been in the South, so you can blame me for that one. I've never been anywhere in the South except for Florida. Florida's the only place I've really been that's in the South, but I haven't really been in the South. I've been in Florida and I've been in North Carolina. Ma, don't throw me under the bus like that. Willa, let's do an F2 deal. I can't keep up with this, y'all. If I try to do an alliance map of this chat right now, I would have a huge headache, just like I did with the alliance maps for the season. Lisa knows the art of confusion because now I can't even keep up. We got some in Virginia. Oh, okay. But I still got you, Janet. Not me. Who won the veto? Jag won the veto. What is a belated birthday present, Marlene? Every adult lied to me about Piggly Wiggly being in Wisconsin. I learned something new to that. Like I never saw Piggly Wiggly anywhere else. I'm sitting here thinking, oh yeah, I'm connecting with Rebecca because I'm telling her that I know about us exclusive to Wisconsin, and everybody's like, Mark, Piggly Wiggly is everywhere. Okay, apparently it's not exclusive. Way to make me look dumb and ignorant. Sorry, Janet, but you need to be careful. Don't tell Mark about our alliances again. Justin Jag won. Ma said I won the veto. What is your favorite costumes that Houseguest have worn? How many costumes have they even worn? I know Jag wore the chicken costume and they had the zombie outfit. What was the third one? I think there was one more. The zombie outfit, the chicken costume. Oh, there was the Josh, the plaid, whatever you call it, the outfit that Matt was wearing. Imagine being Canadian. Hey, don't hate on us Canadians. Janet, you're the best. Okay, so my favorite out of those costumes, honestly, was probably the zombie costume, just because I wear black like 75% of the time. So that's an outfit I'd probably wear, not even to be a zombie, just I would like that outfit. Forget me. Oh, I'm coming for you next time, Willa. Next time I win HOH, you are on my target list. You and Mom might sit on the block together. As a matter of fact, I promise on New York. Me and Cass gonna get you next week. I promise I'm my favorite stuffed animal. I see what you did there, Janet. I see what you did there. They do be doing that all the time on Big Brother. I think pre-jury is easily forgotten because they don't get much airtime. I don't think that anyone on this season is really a classic, to be honest with you. If I'm like, who on this current season is still going to be relevant on season 50 if it happened to last that long? Nobody from this season. I don't think so. SC and NC. I've been to both. I have been to Charleston, South Carolina. In North Carolina, I have friends that live in Clayton. So I've been there several times. There's a Piggly Wiggly in Arkansas. I'll be right back, as I'll probably be back before Mark reads this comment, but I'm gonna look where Piggly Wiggly is. Girl, you said you lived in Georgia. Thanks. Unless Twitter does a crazy push for Davon, Tiffany, Taylor, I don't see others having much of a chance. Especially, there's a lot of stand battles going on, that's for sure. Hi, Diana. Interesting, charmed life. The audience loves Cam. Like the general casual audience, Lisa, is comparing this guy to Dan Giesling. Isn't that wild? Hey, Mark, I've been on your channel for about a week. I'm living in North Carolina, but there's a Piggly Wiggly in South Carolina at Myrtle Beach. Interesting. It's kind of like if anybody here has either lived in New York or New Jersey or been to New York and New Jersey, there's a lot of things in New Jersey that are not in New York. There's a lot of restaurants and stores that are in New Jersey that are not in New York, but they're in Pennsylvania. They're in Pennsylvania and they're in New Jersey, which are right there, but they're not in New York, which are right here. Like going to New Jersey is like going to a whole other place. It doesn't even seem like they're bordering like that. By the way, I haven't been to every state. I've probably been to like 10 states or something like that, 12, unless you count states that I've driven through. But I've only been mainly all up the East Coast, going south. And I've been in the Midwest, and I've been in California once, and that's it. There's a lot of parts of this United States that I have not been in. I saw Piggly Wiggly in Tampa, Florida. I was just in Tampa. Well, I was just in Orlando the other day, a couple weeks ago. When I was growing up, they'd say other places don't got this store, just us. I thought we were special. I think things have changed, though. I think there are some stores that were exclusive to certain states, and then they started franchising out those stores. So was there a Piggly Wiggly everywhere in 2000 when I was there? Probably not. Probably a lot of these Piggly Wigglies that you guys are saying you have in your states were not there in 2000. Just saying. Will Bowie put Cam up really? I think so. Yeah, we have Wawas. Not we as in New York, but we as in them in New Jersey have Wawas all over New Jersey. Okay, so I figured out that Piggly Wiggly is in 18 states. See, I'm not lying. And that also means that in 2000, see, you're making me curious because this feels like Jeopardy at this point to find out when the first Piggly Wiggly was opened and where that first one was opened, because it could have been only in Wisconsin at the time when I saw it. A supermarket, one in upstate New York. Janet is... I see what you did there, Lisa. Big costumes, Josh Duhamel stuff in the kayak costumes. Yeah. Well, I would still say the, what's it called? Zombie costume. I've been 5 to 10 minutes behind for like half an hour. Yo, this is crazy. There's so many comments in here. Who's HOH? Bowie is HOH. Oh, who's HOH in the chat? I'm definitely HOH. I won the last competition by a mile. Oh, you do. I used to drive around seniors too, actually. I was doing that before the pandemic in 2020. I would take them around. I loved that job, actually. I would take them to do grocery shopping, laundry, take them to run their errands, go to the bank. That job got furloughed because of the pandemic, and that's that. I mean, I wish I could still do something like that. Alabama. Does a kayak count as a costume? I guess so. They have not really been doing too many twists this season. Wawa's is mostly a Pennsylvania thing, and they've got a whole bunch in New Jersey, though. It's zombie week. No HOH is here. That's why Ma's still here. Ma got voted out unanimously, and he got to come back because of the twist. Edward, I meant in our game. Production really protected Cam. They have no idea about the extra stuff, so I wonder how they'll write out his downfall. Sorry, Mark. What's comparing Cam to Dan? Yep. At the end of the day, the main reason it was so easy to flip on Cam is because he struggles to build real connections, in my opinion. That was funny. Matt took the Josh punishment. That was funny. Jared winning that week. Oh, the pig costume. I forgot about that. I forgot about the pig costume. Thank you. Or needs to go. Cameron versus Dan, please. He would wash Cameron. States I've been to. Okay. New York, Connecticut, I've been there. New Hampshire, Vermont, been there. Florida, Georgia, I've been to both of those. I have not been to West Virginia. I have been to Virginia. I'm going to be passing through there, actually, in a few weeks. North Carolina, been there. South Carolina, been there. Been to Pennsylvania. I have, out of your list, I have not been to Tennessee, and I have not been to West Virginia out of that list. I almost want to not watch the feeds next season and see how fooled I can be or if I can stay skeptical. I saw that Tampa Piggly Wiggly in '88. They've been in South Carolina since at least the 90s. But which was the first state? I'm gonna look this up because nobody is answering my question. The math is not mathing here. The first Piggly Wiggly store was founded in Memphis, Tennessee in 1916. Okay, I was trying to make myself seem smart, but the first Piggly Wiggly was founded in 1916, way before I was alive in Tennessee. So it's not a Wisconsin store. I'm wrong here. I apologize. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know everything. What about King Supers? What is that? I've been to many places here in Wisconsin, and the only other state I've been to twice is Tennessee. Ma coming with the research. He's too smart. Get him out. And he's a student. Get him out. We don't need another Corey in here. You sure have been to a lot of states. Piggly Wiggly was founded in Tennessee. Womp womp. I've literally been to only 15. Yeah, I got the HOH competition wrong, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to beat you in Zombie Week. And if I don't beat you in Zombie Week, Lisa's going to use the power of invincibility to keep me in the house. Mark, is New York a really busy state? Definitely a very busy state. Never been to Tennessee. I've been to Virginia. Ma is Cam. Ma, I'm pretty sure Ma's not gonna like that. Mark better not have been in Virginia or he's in for a treat. I was just in Virginia. When was I in Virginia? May. I was in Virginia in May. My cousin lives in Virginia. Don't compare me to Cam. Stop it. Ma, have you been out of the country? I can't go back to being a casual either. I was a casual a couple of years ago, and now I'm in it. There's no way that I could ever, after getting in, there's no way of becoming a live feeder. Like once you go live feeder, you can't go back. That's how it goes. I don't know how somebody could start watching the live feeds and then be like, well, you know what? I'm just going to stop watching the live feeds and go back to only watching the show. If I ever quit the live feeds, consider that a quit of me watching the show. That's it for me. I'm not watching the show without the live feeds. The show is a whole different thing. I went to Canada when I was 1. Arkansas. I went to Tennessee for the first time back in July. I did answer your question, Mark. But I asked the question like 10 times, in fairness. So if we checked the feeds and we checked your answer, I'm sure it wouldn't line up because I asked a whole bunch of times. Oh, I've never been there. I've never seen it. Please don't put me on the block. I wouldn't make it past week 2 without checking the feed updates. Wait, womp womp dance. Have you ever been to Winchester, Virginia? I'll tell you which part of Virginia. I've been in. I might be able to tell you which part of Virginia that I've been in. Stafford. Do you know where Stafford, Virginia is? That's where I was. Stafford, Virginia. If I win, somebody won't be womp womping. Even if I don't get her to do this interview, even though I don't want to speak that into the air, if she goes on Cameo, I have requests for her for a cameo. The show is so watered down. The only place I've been to is Stafford, Virginia. I mean, it's a possibility that I have driven through parts of Virginia, but in terms of stopped in there, stayed in there, spent any kind of time there, Stafford, Virginia, that's the only place. And my sister lives in Maryland now. She just moved there, so been there a couple of times. All right, y'all. I have about another 10 to 15 minutes that I'm going to be on here. We've been on here a good hour and a half. The time has flown by. This was my largest live of this season. So thank all of you for making this the largest live that I've had this season. There was 89 people on this chat at the time. Hold on, I'm trying to put up your comment. Okay. The show really takes out the best stuff. I'm still annoyed they didn't show Izzy's crazy. They did not. I wish Izzy was still there. I wish Riley was still there. I wish a bunch of them were still there. YTC, you from Virginia? You know, I tried to open a Cameo, but they have requirements of you basically being a social media or some kind of big name or social media influencer or having a certain number of following before you can do Cameo. I used to think anyone could do Cameo until I tried to apply for it. And then it was like, no, you have to have a certain number of people. Yeah, I don't live in North Carolina. I was saying that I have visited North Carolina several times because I have friends that live in Clayton. LMAO, Charmed Life, Izzy's crazy. Autocorrect, visiting. What are the pros and cons of visiting? I grew up in a rural area of Canada, which was very quiet. and a lot of farmland and a lot of just peace and quiet. So when I go to North Carolina, at least the part that my friends live in, it reminds me of where I grew up. So coming from New York, that's always loud and busy, I love actually visiting quieter areas. So that's probably the benefit, I would say. As soon as I step into RDU Airport, first of all, going into RDU Airport, I could have a flight that leaves. Let's say the flight is leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning. I could get there at 7:30 and get through my gate, through security, and get through the security, check in my bag, and get to the door within the 10, 15 minutes that I would have to do that. I could get to JFK, which is near my house. If my flight was at 8, I could get to the airport at 6:30 and still miss my flight because of the amount of time it takes to walk to my gate. The security, getting through the huge security lines. It's just, yeah. RDU is like a 2-level airport. All the gates are in one spot. If anyone has been to RDU or lives in North Carolina, you know what I'm talking about. South Bend Airport is like that too in Indiana. I used to think anyone could do Cameo as well because I've seen smaller YouTubers open one. Even the smaller YouTubers that you saw doing it probably had some kind of platform aside from YouTube. I think that probably had the follower requirement for them to do that. Because, you know, something that I've actually learned about all these social media platforms is you'll see somebody who has 500,000 TikTok followers and like 20,000 Instagram followers. Or you'll see somebody with 1,000 people on YouTube and 50,000 people on Instagram. For some reason, each platform is different. People have told me, though, that YouTube and YouTube Lives are considered long form content. I just learned that as a thing I've heard long form for other things, but for the internet, I heard that YouTube is like long form content and that it's a dying breed. That's what I was told. Somebody told me this is long form content and you need to go to somewhere like TikTok, which is what people gravitate towards nowadays, giving 1-minute snippets or like 30-second snippets, 15-second snippets. But I'm not a short form content type of person. Despite the fact that I did open a TikTok and I try to post there as much as I can, I highly prefer getting on here and talking to all these people in the chat and being on here for 2 hours, just chopping it up versus giving you guys 15-second trend videos. I'm never going to be into that. The version of short form on here that they try to emulate TikTok and that stuff is YouTube Shorts. And honestly, I post the stuff that I post in my YouTube Shorts just because those get you the quickest numbers and they help bring people to the channel and it helps boost the algorithms. I can openly say that. I don't even like YouTube Shorts like that. Last time I was in the airport was December 2014. It was Dulles International Airport and I was picking up my Nana. I've never flown before, really. All those places you went were by driving. TikTok setup gives me anxiety. Well, yeah, in the last few years, attention spans have shrunk. Even my attention span, because I'll be honest with you guys, I used to spend a lot of time watching a lot of YouTubers' channels. And since the time that I started doing this with my own channel, I just don't have the bandwidth to watch a bunch of channels. If somebody says, oh, you should see that Winner's Circle interview, I'll go check that out. If somebody says, oh, such and such channel had this great video about such and such, I'll check it out. But in terms of me just in my daily viewing, going through a list of channels, I don't do that anymore. I just watch the snippets. Yeah, I just created a TikTok this year for business purposes, but I can't say that it has really even benefited me from a business standpoint. So I'm almost like on the verge of deleting it. I've never flown on. Oh, you've never been on an airplane either? That's interesting. I don't have a TikTok. I obsess enough over YouTube and Twitter. I'm pretty sure humans have a smaller attention span than a goldfish. Not saying that as a joke. Like, there's an actual research to back this up. So tomorrow's episode is going to show us the HOH comp. Oh, we already got the HOH comp. So since we already saw the HOH comp, what is Sunday's episode going to show us then? Because it usually shows us the HOH. Are they going to show us the veto tomorrow? I guess Sunday might show us the veto comp. The nomination ceremony. Okay. So I guess they're going to show us the HOH noms. And then they're going to show us some filler stuff, I suppose. That makes sense. All states, yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Because that's probably why I've been to almost all the states on your list. Zingbot Tuesday, Nom Sunday. Got you. The fallout from the HOH noms. All right, everybody. It's been an hour and 42 minutes that I have been on here. We made record numbers tonight. Shout out to all of y'all, because I don't credit Jag for doing this. I credit myself for the 89 of y'all that ultimately were on here at one point. I've enjoyed myself. We had lots and lots and lots of alliances in the chat. I was 32 seconds behind. They'll have to start showing Cam's downfall. Yeah, they're going to give the background story. How dare you abandon us? I'm like Superman, though. I'm going to come back and save the world tomorrow. So tomorrow, what time is the episode? The episode is either 10 p.m. or it's going to be pushed back by football. But I know that Sunday is not one of my more lively days on this channel. I already know that because of the time of it being so late. Saturday, apparently, people don't care. I guess because a lot of you don't have work on Sunday like me, so you can be up later on Saturday. Sunday night, I'm going to come on here after the episode airs, which would be 11 p.m. or later, depending on football games. But I'll be on here earlier in the day as well. Tomorrow, we'll chop it up about all the different conversations that they're having in the house to see whether this Cam backdoor thing is going to stick or whether Cam is going to be able to influence to change their mind. Corey was trying to talk to Jag earlier and tell Jag that they should just tell Cam that he's getting backdoored since there's nothing that he can do about it. But honestly, this is one time that if I were them, I would just let it be done so that I can have one extra day of peace before Cam goes crazy, if they do that. I've been to a lot of states. I'm not sure how many, but I would like to visit New York. It's a cool place as a tourist, I would say. It's probably going to be 11:56 tomorrow. Never been to NYC. Patty, if you watch the replay, if you are to watch the replay of this video, so much action happened and your name was in so much alliance mess tonight. You weren't here for it, but you were talked about a lot. Janet was low key trying to get you out of the alliance with you and Ma. There were extra alliance members added in there. Your alliance got all kinds of things attached to it tonight. I'm just letting you know. I'm glad you showed up so I could let you know that your name was being dragged a little bit by your alliance. Just Ma, though. Ma was the only one doing the dragging. You don't have to worry about anyone else. Janet was trying to add multiple people on your alliance as padding. Patty, you missed everything. You did for real. If you watch this back, you're gonna find this live really funny. You're like, how did my name get in this so much? I just got here. Patty is gonna be like, hold on. Patty is gonna be like, where are we here?
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
I don't know about Ma, but I definitely had your back. When I saw Ma and Janet show up, I was like, the only person who is missing is Patty. I was the first person who said that, and everybody can attest to that. Why are you calling me out when you said Janet kept adding people? Because Janet is honest, Ma. I don't know about you. I probably won't be going live in the morning, but I will likely go live in the afternoon. Probably not in the morning, though. I think I'm going to sleep. I think I'm going to sleep in. I envy you, Patty. Patty, don't listen to Mark. He is a liar. Patty, are you gonna? I know y'all came from another channel, but that does not make Ma automatically more trustworthy than me. I'm just letting you know that. You may have known him longer, but that does not make him more trustworthy than me. I'm just saying. Because he keeps throwing me under the bus. Are you on live at a special time so I could be here? Unfortunately, no. I don't have any specific time that I'm going to be on, but I always try to give you guys a minimum of 30 minutes of notice. But if you join my Discord, if you have a Discord, join my Discord, and I will try to give you guys updates earlier. I've been to Charleston, South Carolina. I went there in 2018. You guys are so funny. All right, y'all. I don't know if Lisa's still here, but the timer of when I was saying goodbye has probably been less than 10 minutes, which might be a new record for the fastest goodbye I've ever given, 10 minutes after I said I'm going. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Saturday. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm on here every day during the Big Brother season. This video was a continuation of my streak of being on here every single day. This is my only video today, so I made it a little longer for y'all because I usually come on morning and evening, but this is my first and only video today, so I extended it. And I appreciate each and every single person in this chat. Thanks for making my life better. Fill me in on Discord so I understand what you mean. Sure. Actually, we'll do that. If Ma can contact you or let Patty know about what Discord is. And we'll talk tomorrow.
So you literally were one of my very first followers. And then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
if they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on everything.
That wasn't planned.
You know what?
Thank
but
you.
I like this Canadian.
Well,
I like this one.
well, thank you.